Hey, what's going on? I'm the weirdo. Okay, I've done updates. I've done more updates. I did the Looky What I Got series, and I usually showed everybody what I had as soon as I came back from the store and bought videos, DVDs precisely, and kind of lost track. I was trying to transfer between channels. I've had stuff on Facebook. I've had stuff on the old channel, which is still up, but I just put random stuff there now. And this channel is focused on like collections. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through them all briefly, all the ones that I want to feature, and then from here on out it'll only be new DVDs. So this is the last time I'll showcase these unless there's some overbearing reason for me to show them again. It'll be this one time, the whole shebang, and then from now on it'll be a work in progress, because I'm rebuilding my collection. I've lost a lot of stuff over the years, and now you're coming along for the ride. I'm taking you hostage. So here we go. I have individual DVDs, like 3 individual DVDs, but no point in showing those when I have the whole collection up to part 5 in one little box set. I have Saw 1 through 5 in this single box collection. $20 was not a bad purchase at all. If you're into the Saw series, this is definitely a cool pickup. Saw 6. So Saw 1 through 5, Saw 6. Saw 7 is the newest and supposedly the last one. We'll see what happens when it comes out. But it says the game has come full circle. Obviously it hasn't. That's why there's a part 7. Extremes 3, very cool Japanese collection of stories. The best one in here has to deal with dumplings and the secret ingredient they use in there to keep this woman young. If you're into Japanese cinema, check it out. No ghosts in that one. Silence of the Lambs, no description needed. Any fan of good thrillers knows exactly what Silence of the Lambs is all about. Another collection of Japanese storytelling. J-Horror Anthology presents Legends. It's 6 episodes of horror. I like these little collections of Japanese horror. They're kind of cool. A little better than some of the full-blown movies, in my opinion. Get right to the point. Kind of like Masters of Horror. Get right to the point. Cut all the fat. Give me the steak. Not really horror, but I dig it. I Am Legend. I guess suffice it to say it's a remake of The Last Man on Earth, which was the excellent Vincent Price movie. I never get bored watching this movie. I never get bored of it. I don't watch it all that often, but when I do watch it, it's like, oh man, again. I like it. I really do. Hostel. Been hearing a lot of back and forth about Hostel. Some people dig it, some people don't, and the people who don't say they don't like it because it's too graphic. They always say, Eli Roth, what does he know? I'll tell you what he knows, pal. He knows how to do stuff up and do it right. In my book, you don't have to agree with me. I don't care. Hostel Part 2, it was good. It was a good continuation of the first movie. I like the way it led in, but it's kind of just a reverse telling of the same story. You had some of the same characters from the first one, and then this one, instead of 3 guys, it's 3 girls. And, but the kill scenes are still pretty gruesome and pretty jacked up. It was a little more in-depth. It tells a little more about the story behind the hunt club that they're in. So that was always cool. It was cool to hear that one. Original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 2-disc set. Comes with a bunch of extras, including, what was it? Anyways, it has a thing about Ed Gein, the guys that the story was based on. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake. This is another special edition collector set, 2 DVD set. I opened it already, checked it out. It's a really cool. Let me just open it real quick for you here, without jacking it up too much. Kind of hurry. Okay. Sorry. Okay, there it is. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It opens up like so, and you got a big saw blade. Big chainsaw. Yeah. 2-disc set, and a little added bonus. It has the crime scene photos, but it's from the movie, they're not real crime scene photos. There's a chainsaw, these are fingers and toes, this is a hammer, this is a picture of the man himself, Leatherface, blood stains or coffee stains, whatever that is on the paperwork there. This is an eyelid with eyelashes attached. Broken glasses, claw marks on the walls from the fingers, and these are teeth. So it was pretty neat. When it first came out, I'm sure it cost quite a bit more than the regular DVD, but as I'm someone who doesn't buy things as soon as they come out, I got it at a really decent price. I think I paid like $4.99 for this. Brand new. I even got some for Christmas gifts. And people liked it, so that was pretty cool. Okay. Put that back in just a second. Halloween 2. My Halloween 1 has gone the way of the dodo. It's missing. It's gone, man. I don't know where it's at. Somebody hiked it. Trick or Treat. Very cool Halloween movie. One of my favorites. Exorcist 3. Exorcist 2 should have never happened. It should have gone from part 1 to this one. This should have been part 2. Very cool, very creepy. Has some very eerie scenes in there. Anyone who's seen it knows what I'm talking about. Pumpkinhead, Ashes to Ashes. Still have not watched it. Still have not sat down. But I got 2 weeks to myself, and I think I'm going to break into these ones that I haven't opened yet. I think it's actually part 3 to Pumpkinhead, now that I checked around a little bit. Alive or Dead. This was a strange flick. Bubba Hotep. It's supposed to be horror. It's done by Don Coscarelli, the guy who did Phantasm. And but it's just really strange. It's got Elvis and a black JFK fighting a butt-sucking mummy who takes people's spirits. What do you want? That's what it is. Outpost. Has to do with Nazis. Haunted outpost that the soldiers go to. Haven't watched it all the way through yet. Plan to watch it real soon. Dead Silence. Another really creepy movie. The whole the ventriloquist deal. The dummy actually being alive and all that good stuff. And the lady involved, the way she had herself made into a ventriloquist dummy, that was pretty eerie. Got a 2-parter here, Vault of Horror and Tales from the Crypt, the original Tales from the Crypt, not the one with the Crypt Keeper and that stuff. This is the actual Tales from the Crypt with Joan Crawford, has stories like The Monkey's Paw in it. Definitely cool movie. The original Fog, I showed this on a Halloween video that I did. But yeah, that's the original. I won't deal with the remake. I didn't like that one too much. Nana, I'm not sure exactly how that's pronounced, but and as you can see, it's still unopened. So once I watch it, I'll do a little review on it and let you know how it is. Shredder, Ski Slopes, Slashers, Shredder. That's about as good as I can do on that one. Exorcism of Emily Rose. A lot of people had problems with this one too. It's another one that I really liked. Call me strange, call me crazy. I've been called worse. Another very cool 3-disc collector set. The Rob Zombie, House of a Thousand Corpses, and The Devil's Reject. And disc 3 is 30 Days in Hell, the making of The Devil's Rejects. So a little behind the scenes stuff. And this one was like $3.99. Couldn't pass that up. Not for nothing. Again, this one isn't listed as horror, but it does have its elements of creepiness to it, so it makes the list. 7, very cool psychological thriller. Amityville 3D. It was was one of those $2 movies. $2, what are you going to do? Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D. The cover's in 3D. Lenticular. Knock Knock, again, lenticular. 3D. But no, this one's not supposed to be in 3D, but it was pretty cool. I got it on a whim, and it was alright. Had some good gore in it. Laid to rest, baby. Laid to rest. I said it once, I said it a million times. Best blind buy I've ever purchased. I just grabbed it. It sounded hokey at first when I read about it, and then when I watched it, I was like, hell yeah, it was badass. Dawn of the Dead remake. Don't tell anyone I told you this, but I liked it better than the original. I keep telling people that. Maniac, very strange old movie. It's, where's this made? Never mind when it was made. It's black and white. It's only 51 minutes long, and it borrows from Edgar Allan Poe's Telltale Heart, in a way. This guy kills a doctor who's trying to bring flesh back to life, and he walls him up in the wall, starts going through psychosis and stuff. Another very cool ghost story, Stir of Echoes. Definitely like this one. Shot in my hometown, Chicago. Thank you. The Collector. Anyone who's into the whole violence for violence sake, like Hostel and stuff, definitely get The Collector. Very cool. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Good, hokey, weird fun. Good for the kids. It's a three movie set called Gritty Horror Tales. I got it at Walmart. Can you tell? It has Harm's Way, Hack, and Baby Blues. The only one I've seen on this is Hack. It has Winnie Cooper from The Wonder Years in it. And they make all these outrageous references to all these horror movies. There's actually a guy in there named Mr. Argento. They have a boat called the Orca. You get what I'm saying. Original Black Christmas. My sister bought this for me. Thank you so much. Love ya. Excellent movie. A must-have for Christmas coming up right around the corner. Zombie Strippers. Some people said they liked it, some people said they didn't, but I guarantee you it's a lot better than Zombies. Strippers versus Zombies. I guess that's the title. I don't know. Strippers versus Zombies. We'll just call it that. Hokey, but not quite as hokey as Lake Placid 2. I loved Lake Placid 1, and when I saw there was a part 2, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm getting that. You can't screw up a crocodile movie. You just get a crocodile and have them eat people, right? Wrong! Screwed it up. Stephen King's The Stand. Pretty good adaptation of the book. I just recently showed this one off, The Changeling. George C. Scott, very cool ghost movie. The Fearless Vampire Killers. It's a near-brilliant mixture of humor and horror. So saith Leonard Maltin's Movies and Video Guide. I don't know how he speaks with that cum catcher.